So I'm here to introduce you to the basic operation of our 60YL oil press machine. So when operating, we first need to connect the vacuum filter using the hoses you see here. When in operation, you'll want to open the valve before powering on the machine by turning the handle here. After that, we'll need to add 12 kilograms of oil into our gearbox here to ensure it operates functionally. After that, we can start the machine. So on the left here, we can see is our power for our oil press. And on the right here is the power for our actual oil filter. If the weather is a little bit cold, you can also turn on the heating function here, which will heat up the oil tray and ensure your oil flows into the filter at a good rate. Once everything is turned on and ready to go, we can start the process. So the first thing we do is we add our materials into the hopper right here. When adding, make sure you start to do it slow and steady to ensure that there is no issues throughout the process. Once we start the process, we'll want to observe carefully to ensure there are no abnormalities in the process, such as the cake coming out too wet or too dry. Once the material is in the hopper, it'll be fed into the squeezing chamber here, where the oil will be squeezed out and dripping into the drip tray right here. From here, oil will drain out the nozzle here is into our actual vacuum sealer. This will allow the oil here to filter down. Once you've completed the process, you can go ahead and turn off the oil press, and you can release the oil through the valve we can see on the bottom here. So on a collection tray down at the bottom here, when you open our valve here, it will release the oil into our collection tray. So this is the actual vacuum filter pump itself. When you have the machine, you will need to install this. So on the side here, we can see the hose that goes into our vacuum filter, which connects to the main body here. On the top here is the pressure gauge itself, so you can monitor the pressure levels for your vacuum filter. And on the back here is the main hose that connects into the actual body of the machine to the motor. So inside here, so we can see this is the inside here, and here's the vacuum filter on the outside. So from here, you're going to see this large hose attached to the top. This we will need to connect to the motor we have on the inside to ensure that the actual system is powered. So one point of safety here is to make sure when you're starting to use the machine, your pulley here is tight and is not blocked, just to ensure you don't have any complications during operating this machine. So I'm going to sit here to introduce the basic features of our 6YL series of oil press machine. So it is a hot oil press machine capable of giving you pure oil from a variety of materials. It is able to conserve energy for you. It is able to provide up to a 60% savings on your labor force. It is small and economic, and then you are able to turn off your machine.